Until to the last moment, it is impossible to distinguish the reality from the dream, and whether the dark law of alien creatures is good or evil. In the future world, human beings have realized interstellar navigation technology. Human beings have discovered ancient alien relics, used aperture transmission, passed through the magnetic field in the universe, and arrived at the Stargate. Adolf is the captain of the spaceship. Engineer Tom also set the course of the spaceship, and then entered the dormant cabin. When the spacecraft crossed the magnetic field again, an accident occurred. The spacecraft had deviated from the scheduled course and entered a desolate place in the universe. At this time, Adolf was awakened by the alarm sound in the spaceship and saw the machine prompting a system error. He checked closely and found that the spaceship had been pulled into the repair shop by a group of machines. He wakes Tom, who is sleeping soundly. Just when he opened the map to check where it was, the hatch was opened, and 3 people in spacesuits walked in. From what's said, he learned that the spaceship has been seriously damaged, and the map of the spaceship also appeared mistakes, causing them to go astray. This is the previous space station, several light years away from the Earth. Tom firmly believed that the things he created could not go wrong. Just when she wanted to check the voyage records and data, she suddenly fainted in Adolf's arms. He put her back in the dormant cabin. Rolla changed into sexy pajamas and black silk, and found Adolf, who was resting. The two reunited after a long absence, and the next step was to find happiness. Afterwards, Rolla told Adolf that it is not in the previous coordinates. According to the coordinates of the space station, they are 150,000 light-years away from the Earth. Adolf stayed in the hibernation cabin for several months. The Earth has passed for hundreds of years. Even if they can find the way back, it will not be the world when they left. Adolf can't accept everything, think that there is no difference being alive and dead. Adolf woke up Tom in the dormant compartment again, trying to solve the immediate predicament. Tom said Rolla was dead, asked who she was. He picked up a weapon and rushed over, cut Rolla's neck during the fight, and she could only inject Tom with a sedative to calm him down. While at night, Adolf saw that there was no wound on Rolla's neck, and knew that everything Tom said during the day was true. Rolla also told him everything, that the real Adolf is actually still sleeping in the hibernation chamber, and everything in front of him and the entire space station are virtual situations of the brain. At this time, Adolf just wanted to know the truth. He didn't know whether Rolla in front of him was human or not. Rolla thinks that Adolf is not ready for everything now. Adolf has completely lost his mind and just wants to know the truth. Rolla doesn't want to hurt him, so he agrees to his request. When Adolf opened his eyes again, the scene in front of him made him unbelievable. This is a place full of desolation and despair. There are spaceship wreckage everywhere, and his crew Tom and the pilot have long died in the dormant cabin. Rolla's voice came again, and looking in the direction of the voice, a monster covered with tentacles appeared. Finally, Adolf couldn't stand it anymore and let out a scream. Adolf woke up from the hibernation cabin. Rolla came out. Obviously he had been cleared of memory, this time without the crew Tom and the pilot. Adolf's reincarnation began again. In fact, Rolla's identity can be seen from the perspective of the glass when they start chatting. Rolla and Adolf did not make up for really with physical contact. They are all projections in his brain formed by aliens. Some people think that it is the merciful Madonna spider spirit, who puts their souls in happy and eternal life. Human beings are only their nourishment. When the need arises, Adolf's fate is as sucked dry as Tom's. You were Adolf. Will you choose to perish forever in the beautiful illusory reincarnation or die in despair? Or you choose to become a walking dead?